Grabbing our screen with the power button up and our bracket with the tab sticking out, we can mount our screen to our bracket using the supplied hardware. Again, you can either choose a lower mounting position or the higher mounting position. I'm going to go with the higher. Starting out with the screen, I'm going to route our wire up and above the bracket, like so. And go all the way over. From here, you can pop the bracket back into place. We'll then find the bottom of our dash mat. We have a white dash mat, and we're going to tuck it right between this trim panel. I'm going to follow the contour of the steering column. Over here, tuck under that dash pad. So get about right here. What we're going to do next is we're going to remove this piece and plug that in to help us hide the rest of the wire. This trim piece here has 2 pins coming out like this and 2 pins coming out like this. You can remove it by either pulling at this bottom tab, creating space for your fingers, and popping out the trim piece as so. Or you can work from the weather strip side to pop out these 2 and then pull the trim piece off out. So here, gonna round our wire up, and then hopping down to the left side of the driver's footwell, we can find our OBD2 port. We're gonna wanna make sure that our plug's in the O position and plug it on in. We'll then wanna route our cabling to the side of this paneling where we'll pull up and join the other wire. With both wires tucked in, we can coil the excess wire up, zip tie if you have it, or cleanly place it in the panel. And with the wires hidden, we can reinstall our trim panel. So now that we're here at the rear of the center console, we can find our USB-C ports. We're going to plug our cable in, and the routing is just I'm going to pull it down to the bottom at the base of the console and tuck it a little bit underneath the front seat, and then run it across all the way to the side trim panels that are on the door adjacent to the driver's seat. So starting here, we'll be able to tuck the wire underneath this trim all the way across. You can use your hands. If you need a pry tool, you can grab a pry tool. It's helpful to get under some of this trim, pop it up if needed, and we'll continue placing the wire underneath this trim panel until we hit the path of the OBD2 power cable. We can then follow that path all the way to the screen. We can connect to CarPlay and Android Auto from the main interface, clicking CarPlay and following the steps to connect to Bluetooth.